Right, we're live, bro.
Struggled to survive. Unable to find answers to his questions from grown-ups, Earl began reading everything he could, believing that someone somewhere knew the answer. Many years passed, and when Earl was 35 years old, he wound up recording this message. He was to be bringing one Saturday morning to a small group of salesmen during his absence. When Earl returned, he learned that the message had made sense.
Wondering what the most common mistake men make when approaching women, but most have no clue that they're making.
Yeah.
Stop posting on social media.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, London and the rest of the world.
Good evening and welcome. It's Bredda Man on the Amiga Radio, organising mothers to eradicate gun and knife atrocities. I have in the studio with me, ladies and gentlemen, hold up, let me give him a drum and roll. Billy Bignell.
Hello.
The Bill is back on the firm. He's back
For real,
on the
for
firm.
real, for real.
Everything. We're going to have a little discussion with Bill a little bit later. He's got some bits that he wants to bring forward. And ladies and gentlemen, he's going to let you know in a minute where you can actually see us live. Imagine that. We're live, yeah? So we've got to be really, really careful with the kind of stuff that we give out today because they're going to have us, innit?
That's
You
right.
know what I mean?
Definitely so.
They're going to get us. So I'd just like to say a welcome to everyone. Welcome to everybody out there in radio listening land. Thank you for your listening ears. We also like to say thank you. I'll give thanks for one more, able to deliver one more WKO, you know what I mean? WKO Community Empowerment Show. That's what we're all about. And ladies and gentlemen, guess what? It looks like we're going to go on for an extra hour today. Management have asked us to spread our wings over till 11.
For real.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I've got Billy here. Bill's gonna let you know where you can hit us up live. You know what I mean?
So you got the Facebook.
But Billy, you never put on it. Look rough.
Facebook.com/Billy D Bignell. That's Facebook.com/Billy D Bignell. That's spelled BILLY, D for Delta, Bravo, India, Golf, November, Echo, Lima. That's Facebook.com/Billy D Bignell. We're also going to have a YouTube video up there a bit later on as well, and the Instagram is going to be there for you as well. And we, as you know, are always got our archives. So if you missed the show, you can actually tune into Mixcloud/Amiga DJ to get all of the shows from the past, and today's show as well will be up there. All right. So thank you, people, for your listening ears.
Okay. So what have we got on our list today?
Well, we've got Kitty Corbin, the great Kitty Corbin, #1 in the reggae charts.
Phoning in, yes.
Yeah, and we've got a couple of her tracks that we're going to be playing for the listeners as well. Big up Dixie D, big up Diane, enough respect. Anne-Marie Johnson, big respect. Thank you for tuning in on the Facebook Live.
Okay, yeah, carry on, Bill.
For real? Yeah, so this week we've got a few things to cover. We've got the reparations protest on the 1st of August. That's featuring the great Leah Mohammed and Esther Stanford Jose. They have a lot of solutions in place for us. That's the 1st of August, and we also are looking for security personnel as well. There's always a need for health and safety and security personnel. So we'll give the number out for that later on during the show. We also have a lady who's going to explain to us that we were given 500 acres of land, which we all know already, but this is King Selassie's birthday today. Emperor Haile Selassie, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, direct descendant of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba, the elect of God, Jah Rastafari. He was crowned on the 2nd of November 1930. And what we'll do today, we'll explain to people why he gave us so much land. What happened was, when there was a war where Italy was attacking Ethiopia, Jamaica and other Caribbean islands were the first to send soldiers out there. That's why he had so much respect for Marcus Garvey and gave us over 500 acres of land, which we have. It's actually more than 500 acres because it's 500 hectares. So the lady who's going to call in today is going to...
Carry on, bro.
Okay, sorry, we just got a live caller, but they just requested not to come in live.
Go on live.
Yeah. So what we will do later on today, we will let the people from Shashamane land in Ethiopia enlighten everyone on the land that we have out there, and why we were invited to Ethiopia, and why people who've lived there for over 30 years have actually been doing very well so far, and why we as people who haven't visited there should actually consider allowing our children to know that there is a school that was built by the Jamaican community, which has over 900 students in there, and we really do have a need for our people to be aware of what we've actually got. That, for instance, the African Union Bank has been on target for the past 50 years. Jamaican Stock Exchange was the best performing stock market in the world last year between 2018 and 2019. So in reality, what we've done is we've put a lot of solutions in place, and what I find is that the people in our communities often don't know. You know, they're often hearing for the first time. Like, I remember when I done one of the first shows here, I was explaining to the people that you know, since I think it was 2014, when a black man owned Gatwick Airport, a lot of people heard that for the first time. You know, like it's amazing how the lies are easily believed, but when we are telling people the truth about our achievements, it's hard for them to believe sometimes. So that's why later on we'll have Miss Jasmine Rowe calling in and explaining what the position is in Shashamane land, which is the land that was given to us by Emperor King Selassie of Ethiopia as a gift, because he was thanking us for sending troops, which then prompted America and England to also send troops to protect the Ethiopian people. And we were successful because it was not colonized. This is why Marcus Garvey is such an important individual, because he inspired King Selassie of Ethiopia, he inspired those who formed the Nation of Islam, and all of those people were Marcus Garvey soldiers. So we have to realize that, you know, when we say every man, woman and child has an equal right to live and be free, regardless of what color, class, race or creed he or she may be, we also have to remind people that those words are the sentiments of the great Honourable Marcus Garvey and King Selassie of Ethiopia, you know?
Bless.
Yeah.
And you know what, Bill? I mean, sorry, folks. I did not know. Oh, so we have to turn up the radio, turn up my mic.
Yeah.
I did not know that it was King Selassie's birthday.
Yeah,
today.
23rd of July, all day long. All day long. Yeah,
so, have you ever been up? You ever been up to the house in Bristol?
No, but that was a gift that he gave to the people in the UK as a gift. Yeah, in Bath.
In Bath. Sorry,
In
my
Bath.
correction.
Yeah.
Absolute great house, you know. I mean, vintage proper house.
Yeah.
And sorry to cut you, the architecture out that side there is just phenomenal. It's like that you don't see no concrete between the bricks. Everything is like limestone kind of.
I'm going to tell you something else, which is an important part of history.
Go on then, young man.
When the then Princess Elizabeth of England, now Queen of England, was in a situation where the Germans were bombing England, she had safety in the palace in Ethiopia. So King Selassie of Ethiopia protected the royal family in the UK. So this is why when people speak of that, which is you know, political issues and things like that, we need to enlighten people on the true position. At that time, when Italy was dropping bombs and spraying the place with chemicals to kill the crops and to kill the people and to prevent crops from growing, it was King Selassie of Ethiopia who decided to take action and listen to Marcus Garvey and others and say, well, no, we need a united Africa. So
Right.
this is why when people, especially the Italians, went there and gave rusty guns to people to say, let's have a divide, you know, because they created, they divided Africa up. So they had places like Shashamaniland and other areas which were really, in other words, what I'm saying to you, when you talk about Somalia and different parts of Ethiopia, what we really should be talking about is the United States of Africa and one big mass called Ethiopia. Do you understand? But the tribalism was what they capitalized on. They knew that there were certain warring tribes, and they knew it was easy. That's the Italians knew it was easy to give some people weapons to fight against the King Selassie, so that they won't risk white soldiers dying. Do you understand?
Right. Okay.
And what's very frustrating is that there are people in America and England that are fueling, like tribal beef and between people in Ethiopia, and that's the country they came from. You know, remember, instead of them encouraging unity and peace in Ethiopia, a lot of those people are creating divisions to a point where people even pulled down a statue of King Selassie, and he's a man who said he doesn't agree with statues and carved images. Do you understand? He said clearly that he doesn't want people to see him as a deity or anything like that. You understand? And the acknowledgement that we give him is because the great Marcus Garvey prophesied something which is true. A prophet is a person who says something and that then comes to pass. You understand? So so that's the way
prophetic visions,
definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Well done, Bill. Thank you for that.
You're very welcome. You're welcome.
But just stick to the little agenda that we've got here, Bill.
Yeah.
I know you'll be adding on to it as well.
Yeah,
But we've got a little small agenda here. I wanted to just have a look at our PM.
Yeah.
Because I'm asking the question: Has he lost his marbles?
I would say, yeah.
We are going to go into it, yeah? Because there's a few things I want to just talk me and you between that, yeah? Face covering as well.
That's so funny.
That's like, just come
It is so crazy.
And I was supposed to have a guest here, folks, today. Live in the studio, but unfortunately he wasn't feeling well, so he wouldn't be able to make it today. It's Pigo Jam. He's a DJ from over on used to be on Roots FM, where I started as well on Roots FM. Did you know I was on Roots FM?
Yeah, I didn't know. I know.
I wasn't Bredda man on Roots FM, but I was another little character. I mean, all characters anyway.
Yeah.
But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give Billy a little bit of time to wet his whistle. Yeah, because he's been talking a little bit. I've got a little tune here by the great man called Bob Marley. It's called Soul Rebel. I hope it comes up.
Soul Rebel.
That's what they say.